this is Xephyr here, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World on PC. In our last video, we took out the Power Couple quest, as well as the event Deep Green Blues. That got us 2 Rathalos down out of the 4 we need to defeat. We have 2 Special Arena Rathalos quests that we can do, one for low rank and one for high rank. That should finish up that limited bounty. Before we do that, though, I do want to look at any equipment we might be able to make that might help us out. So let's see. Listen, friend, elements are important. Turn your nose up at them and you'll find yourself woefully unprepared when it counts. So what are we hammering together this time? So let's first see, can we make any Rathalos armor? No, we can't. The helmet's nice because it does give 2 levels of attack boost, though it only gives a level 1 decoration slot. I also don't like that the beta leaves an open helmet. I'll show you the preview. You can see your face through it, and I'm not really... It's not the worst thing in the world, but when you compare it to the normal helmet, which has it, covered in all that, and looks so awesome, I don't really like it, which is certainly unfortunate because the beta is the better of the 2 because you get a slot. Fire attack's pretty useless as a skill, so having the slot is definitely better. Weakness exploit is pretty darn amazing, and again, I really think I prefer the alpha design, but the beta is a better armor piece. It's unfortunate. We don't have enough stuff for it though. It needs a ruby, but that would be a pretty good armor piece to have. It's got pretty amazing defense, and then it also gives weakness exploit, which is great. I'm sad that all the pieces have the same description. It used to be that each piece of the armor would have a different description usually, and for a lot of the armor sets it would tell a story, which is really cool. Fire resistance, so the hands are pretty worthless, though alpha does give an attack boost, but that's not really anything super special. Waste, fire attack, and focus there, so that's pretty worthless. And then Jump Master. So it looks like the body and the head are the only pieces that are really any good on that set, and while I would like them, at least I would really like the body, we don't have the materials for it. So let's next look at weapons, because I'm pretty certain... Yeah, we could make the Rathalos blade fall, and we should do that. First, can I upgrade? Where is... There. Okay, I don't have enough high-rank Rathian parts to make the next level of the Rathian blade. Do I have enough to make another view? I do, so maybe that'll be the best way to go about that. So let's do this. We'll make a Wyvern Blade Leaf. I'm not going to equip it, but then we're going to make the Wyvern Blade Fall, which is the Rathalos version. And then... we don't have enough stuff to make the Wyvern Blade Blood yet. But that won't take too unbelievably long. So that's not bad. And then I need to make another Iron Katana. Gotta go through our great upgrade thing. It is nice to be getting some actual equipment now, though. I will say that. Alright, let's upgrade this to here. And then we'll be dropping it down to here. Okay. There, now we can have all the paths of this one, which is good. What was this? Oh yeah, we already have that. We're gonna need 2 of this though eventually for these. Okay. I think that is everything I need to do here. So let's go take on our first Rathalos quest here. I have left the display settings the way that they were in the last one. I know I probably should set it back just because it's running. It seemed like it wasn't running as well. But I'm gonna try it for a little longer and just see. I can always switch it back. It looks just as good to me, if not maybe a little better. But if it doesn't run as well, I'll switch it. Like if I'm really running into problems, I'll switch it back. But yeah, I was gonna read the event. I don't remember if I did in another one, but the monsters lurking deep in the ancient forest seem intent on facing off with each other. This could be a huge boon for our research. Hunters, don't let this opportunity pass us by. So that's what that deep green blues was that we did. But we're going to be doing, to start, Special Arena Rathalos. So, accept. What was I saying before that? Oh, right, the graphics. So I think it does look a little better, possibly maybe more sharp, but if it is having trouble running compared to the way the setting was before, I really can't see much of a difference, so I'd rather have the game run better than slightly better graphics. Oops. So I'll set it back if I'm really seeing a major problem with it. And away we go. I mean, the minor change I made, I can't imagine is going to make the game run that much worse. Honestly, I would be surprised if it was really making it worse, but it did seem like we were having a lot of problems in the ancient forest that we didn't used to have, so I might have to change it back. Just give it another chance. Normally that really bugs me. Actually, my OCD is kind of like, oh, you're going to have bad videos if it is running worse, blah, 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 and it's stupid to be changing it back and forth, but I'll get past it. It's just a matter of getting my brain to accept the fact that trying different things is okay mid Let's Play. Wait. Sorry, that didn't knock him to the ground. Probably should use the... Ooh. Oh, crap balls. Accuracy was off. That's my bad. What am I doing here? This is the worst possible aim. Oh. Timing for a stagger. See how low rank comes off way too easy. Okay. crazy thing is, I also found out today that someone was able to solo that super difficult monster that I was talking about before as a longsword, proving that it would totally be possible if I was a better player, which I think is super cool. It makes me really happy to know that my favorite weapon is totally viable for that kind of damage output. I just cannot put out that much damage. I am not that good, and I'm okay with that. Honestly, if I was that good, I think the game would bore me. If I just could slaughter everything with no problem, it wouldn't be as fun to me. I like the challenge. And I know people say Monster Hunter World's the easiest Monster Hunter. I disagree, by the way, but I feel like someone who could do that monster, which is easily the hardest monster I've ever seen in a Monster Hunter game, if he can do it solo, then I think he'd be able to make any Monster Hunter game trivial. Certainly impressive what he did, absolutely. I just know that if I was that good at the game, I really think I'd get bored with it. And if he doesn't, good for him. I mean, obviously he plays it a lot to be able to get that good. It's super cool that he was able to do it. Like I said, it's cool that he was able to do it with my favorite weapon, because it gives me hope for me to maybe one day be super cool, but I don't want to ever get that good, because if I do, I'll be sad when I'm like, I no longer want to play Monster Hunter because I'm too good at it now. It's not as fun. Ah, crap. Weapons. It's old. Ah, wasted my... Shoot. Oh, shoot. That was my bad. Yes. Wow. Even low rank. Bouncing off the head. Yellow. Hope that tail hangs around. I really don't want to miss out on the carve, but don't really have a moment to carve it yet. Ooh, there's materials over here, and I think I missed one from when it fell. There we go. Alright. We only need one more Rathalos for the limited bounty, which is nice. We'll be doing that next. And it'll be basically the same quest, but it'll be the high rank version. Woo. That went pretty well. Maybe if we finish that limited bounty up. I'm trying to decide if I want to move the story forward or if I want to maybe do some arena. Probably move the story forward, honestly. Nothing really special there. Cool. Items ready to harvest. Let's go check on that and just make sure that we don't need to refertilize. I saw that black monster try to take a bite out of Zora Magdaros during the capture operation. What a ghastly sight. I can't get it out of my head. Yep, I need to fertilize the ancient catalyst. Pick up later. Alright, so now we do the same quest, like I said, but it'll be the high rank version. Which means it's going to be a bit more difficult. To this day, the Commission has been unable to conduct a proper study of Nergigante. The glory and honor is going to be all ours. I'm getting so excited for this quest. Okay, optional. Actually, before I do that, I always forget. I should check and see if anyone wants to talk to me. No one wants to talk to me. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Nergigante is an elder dragon that feeds on other elder dragons. It targeted Zora Magdaros because of the vast energy it crossed over with, and when that failed, it went to the Elder's Recess to hunt any elder dragon it could find. That's my theory, anyway. What do you make of it? I think you're basically correct. Alright, so a new challenger, Rathalos, the Red Hot Raider, the Fire Starter. Forgive the fireballs, he likes his meals cooked. The gloves are off, not that we have gloves that big. Wonder what it said on this one. I know I keep forgetting to read these. Oh, it's not here, of course. Wheel. I'll have to read it another time. Alright, I am going to use a lucky voucher on this one because I do want Rathalos parts, because I do want that beta armor piece of the body, at least. Attack. I think defense will probably be more useful than elemental, because the chances of getting hit by his fireball are really low. It's like his least used thing for the most part, other than when he roars and then jumps into the air. I think we'll be okay from that. Alright, so yes, we'll keep the antidotes, and then I also want to bring more flash bugs, because this one's going to be tougher. Notice it also doesn't give us easy flash pods this time. This one's probably going to take us a bit longer. Ah, no. Do that. Oops, wasted a bullet there. Oof. You got a little closer, and I ended up using it last second. Alright. We want him to come down here. Did knock him to the ground. Nice. Very good. Shoot. Again, for doing that. I'm going to want to get the tail off, but... Oof. That should have hit me, honestly. That is just the most annoying thing, is that that kind of attack can miss. Come on, stop staggering when I start combos. while he was in the air. That's so awesome. Now he's back on the ground, which is great. My weapon is sharp and bad. Might as well do it while I still have my vitality mantle. Okay. Ah, missed. I don't know why it still gave me the foresight slash. It shouldn't have. He didn't roar, but whatever. Shouldn't complain. Not look a gift horse in the mouth. I thought I was done for there. I can't believe he just fell over again. Really? Awesome. I forgot. Oof. That was a very almost mistimed foresight slash. Let's heal up because I'm at the threshold where he could one-shot me if he used the right attack and I'm not paying attention. It just didn't hit where I expected it? I don't know. Let's get him to come over here. Oh, and that killed him. Fantastic. That was awesome. It's my tail, there it is. Sweet, so that's our second limited bounty done. And we have plenty of time in this video, so I guess we'll move the story forward. Sweet. Happy to do that. Another plate. I don't think we'll get the ruby I want for the body piece though, unless I get lucky. That's okay though. Rathalos is up to level 4, so that's nice. Plunder Blade went up. Cool. Alright, anyone want to talk to us? No. Alright, so research results, items ready to harvest and bounty complete. Nice. Alright, let's start with the bounty complete here.
Don't let me down.
Scrap any bounties you can't complete to make room for new ones. Okay, tell me about what you found. Ecology survey, hunt Rathalos. Completed limited bounty. Hunt 4 specified monsters. So armor sphere plus times 4 and a steel Wyverian print. And then, of course, that means that now we just have Slay Elder Dragon. I have to take out 5 of them. Which is really not that big of a deal. Because they're what we'll be fighting for a long time once we start fighting them. Alright, Rathalos went up. So, here. Already read this. I think I'll let that finish up and then we'll switch to something else. So, I think this weapon may still be what I want to use for this next quest. I'm not sure. But I do think that I want to... listen, friend, elements are important. Turn your nose up at them, you'll find us woefully unprepared when it counts. So are we. Okay. I do want to make some kind of high rank waste that will be useful. Fire attack does not help unless I use a fire weapon, which I don't think I'll be doing unless I can upgrade... which I can, so maybe I will use that. 528. I don't have enough Feint Plus for that level, huh? Oh, I only have 2. Wait. 528. Yeah, so this is 528 with negative 20%, but it does give plus 20 defense. This is 528 with blue sharpness. Oh, it's got 15% affinity. Oh yeah, we'll use this. This will be good. So let's make this. Oh, it's just saying I can't roll it back, which is kind of funny because it was already in that form. Like, look. It didn't change form, but for whatever reason you can't roll this one back, which is weird. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So, now that we have that... I bet I can't make the waste anymore, but now that I think about it... Oh, I can't. Oh, I was gonna say, now this might actually be useful. Fair enough. Okay. I'll pick a different waste to make that in a moment. What do I have here that could be useful? Do I have a defense one? Of course not. Status. Increase the chance of destroying bodies. No. Tiptoe. Friendship. Heavy artillery. That could be useful compared with everything else I have, so we'll take that for now. Okay. Let's look at what wastes we can make otherwise. Ooh, like Yana. What do you have? Ice attack. That does not help me at all. Windproof. Oh, windproof could be useful. I'd rather have the alpha though for now, because I don't really have any good decorations. What else we got? Fortify and tremor resistance. We already have the fortify now on our weapon, so we don't really need that. 44. Where is this? It's 50. It's higher defense anyway. Artillery. Oh, we don't have the pieces. I was gonna say that would give us handicraft, which isn't necessarily bad. Oh, health boost. Poison resistance doesn't help us, but health boost could be nice. Could see that being useful. I'd rather make the beta if I'm going to make it. So health boost or windproof level 2. That's a tough one. Do I have it? I don't think I have any other vitality mantle, or not vitality mantle, vitality decorations. I don't. don't know that Windproof will give us enough. Like, Windproof 2 might not be enough to really do anything for us. So let's take the health boost. It's not a big boost, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, it's 15 extra health. Why not? Alright, now let's upgrade all of our armor here. We got plenty of Armor Sphere Plus right now, so let's stick with these for the moment. It's gonna burn through them fast. Okay, that'll get up to defense of 60, which isn't bad. We can't upgrade that, that's already maxed for the moment. You. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go through all of our armor spheres just to get all this stuff upgraded. I don't want to eat into hard armor spheres yet. Perfect. Good enough for now. We can always earn more, so it's not a big deal. Alright, armor's fully upgraded. So let's save. And then let's just make sure we have everything we need, because this is this could be rough. Those anything else that's really needed for this? Be good to take 2 max potions. Probably be good to have honey to upgrade our potions. Because it's in Elder's Recess, we should bring cool drinks. I think that is all we're gonna need for the moment. Now I should save. Gotta remember that we got all that set up now. Okay. So, a wound and a thirst. This ought to be fun. To this day, the Commission has been unable to conduct a proper study of Nergigante. The glory and honor are going to be all ours. I'm getting so excited for this quest. Yeah. This will be interesting. Wound and a thirst. Slay Nergigante. The Nergigante's long eyed us from the far side of the Elder Crossing, but now we have a lead on its whereabouts. If we can study it, it may reveal the crossing's true nature. I am not going to use a lucky voucher for this one, because who knows how horrifyingly bad this could go. And yes, I'm keeping the Vitality Mantle as my item of choice. Of course we wouldn't be able to get full. What does this give us? Oh, perfect. That could be actually really useful. Alright. Let's grab nutrients. No, I don't need that many. I just need 1, right? Yes. So we got 4 out of the 5 fresh ingredients. Okay. Here we go. Finally, the time has come. Ecological research sent a messenger. I've been waiting for you. Now you'd better be careful. Nergigante tried to eat Zora Magdaros and failed. I tried to take on other Elder Dragons and failed there too. So now it's hungry and most likely a little bit irate too. Anyway, you don't need warnings from me. Not after all you've been through. So what do you say? Are you ready to do this? Of course you're ready. Time to move. Alright. Let's take on Nergigante. So, aside from Zora Magdaros, this is going to be our first Elder Dragon hunt. Crystal Burst. Very helpful. Yay, Fusium more. So up to this point, we've never actually truly had to fight him. We've only ever had to like see him there and ignore him. Now we have to fight him. We've got to kill him. We gotta wipe this thing out. Oh crap! Oof. Oh, I still got hit by that. Shoot! All right, mantle on. He's got lots of AoE attacks. And I'm not kidding. He's got lots of them. Like, those spikes shoot out a lot. Shoot. Like, every attack he does shoots out those spikes. Honestly, I should be keeping my health up higher. Because he hits hard. He's, all brute force. You'll notice the spikes are growing back. That can actually be to our advantage. I don't know what I'm saying. Those are to our advantage. The white spikes are actually his weak point. So that's actually him making his body more vulnerable to us. Ah, jeez, he's spamming that. It's actually why most people think he is the weakest Elder Dragon. Because if you get good at hitting those spots, which I'm clearly not at the moment, he becomes a little more trivial. You can kill him really fast. Oh, shoot, it's that attack, right? Problem is, when they become black, then they become unbelievably defensive, and you're not breaking through them. And of course, he's going to stand in a hallway where I can't fight him. And once they all become black, you're going to have a bad time. So we're almost a bad time. Bad time. That almost always one-shots you this early on. You just don't have the defense to protect against it. And unless you have, I believe, the highest grade of earplugs, you can't defend against this roar. You can do it if you have a shield. Like greatsword, lance, gun lance can all shield the roar like any other roar. So there is that. But weapons like longsword, if you don't have your weapon sheath to be able to run away, you have a couple of options. One is if you can roll, like, it's very difficult to do, but it can be done. You can roll to avoid it. It has a very high AoE, but if you time it right, you can dodge it and survive. With longsword, the other option is, of course, the foresight slash. You have to time that correctly as well. It's possible. It's actually easier than rolling, because the foresight slash does have a bigger window of protection. But if you do it wrong, you're dying. So it's difficult, but it's all manageable. We need a cool drink for where he's going. But that attack, oh god, I remember until I learned how to dodge it being just a big pain, because if your weapon's not sheathed when he roars, you're probably not going to sheath it fast enough to do the dive to avoid it. As I stand inside of the body. I just want your tail off, man. You keep turning towards me and making it impossible. It's really annoying. Oh, his tail's super black. Oh, crap. It's black already. It's gonna make it hard to cut. He also likes to move around a lot, which is annoying. If you can break all the spikes on a piece before... Oh, what the... if you can break the white spikes off, you can knock him over. Which I'm clearly having trouble doing. Oh, come on, don't spam. Oh my god. I hate how he does that. Alright, I need to heal. See, that's what I don't like. That attack does almost no damage, but it will interrupt anything you're doing. So as you saw, he interrupted my potion. I wasted a mega potion because of it. Enough raw attack power to break his spikes off in time. I'm just gonna wait because I think he's about to do his super attack again. Well, maybe not. His arms and his wing are both still white. That is not the correct roar. The way you know the correct roar is he'll stand on his hind legs when he roars. That's when he's doing his super. There it is, so I'm screwed. Oh, I dodged it. Wow. I'm getting better at it as time goes on because I've fought him so many times. That is so hard to foresight slash because he does the tail slam so fast that if you're in the middle of an attack, if I get hit again, I'm gonna get stunned because he's being a dick again because he can stop moving around. But he does the tail slam so fast that if you are not paying real close attention, you're probably going to get hit by it. But it is also, god freaking, one of the easiest ones to get a foresight slash off of because there's no delay. Basically, if you hit it, you're going to get the foresight slash. staggers where they do a stagger and then they follow up their stagger with a powerful attack. And you're just like, what? That wasn't a stagger. It's just you being a dick. Oh, I foresight slashed it, but I was a little too soon, and so I still got hit. Alright, he's leaving the area, which is fine. Chance to... I did remember something I should have brought with me.
That's a dragon pod. Powerful type of slinger ammo. They say it's strong enough to take out elder dragons. I wonder.
Ooh, fire cell stone? Yes, nice. This just gives me a chance to sharpen and take care of a few things. Let's heal. Then I'll craft up some more. But I did remember what I meant to bring that I didn't. So I should make sure to go back to camp at some point and grab them. And that is bombs. They'll be handy. Up. Oh, he's gonna be doing his super again. Let him wait too long. Yeah, he's all black. Yep, there it is. Ah! Surprised that wasn't a foresight. Yes, tail's off. Oh, you dick. Hey, we might get along. Someone's weak and tired. Alright. Let's carve his tail. Oh, well, first. Oh, right. I didn't land in. No, I did land in camp. Did I really burn through those that fast? I guess I did. Alright, let's run to camp. First, I'm going to mine and stuff. And we'll grab some bombs because they'll be helpful. Right, we don't have this camp open to us yet, do we? I wonder if I go in here, if it'll at least say I can get the camp moving forward. I don't know if I have to do that on the expedition or not.
I think we could build the
Sweet.
camp here.
Okay.
Let's ask the head honchos.
Yes, yes. Shoot. Well, let's grab a wing drake and head back to camp. Normally I don't like fast travel, but this game actually shows how you're fast traveling. You're not just like randomly appearing in a town or anything. You call your wing drake and you use your wing drake to fly back, so I don't mind it. It's actually a good system. Yes. Perfect. Alright, let's get back to it before he rests up for too long. Ooh, that could be useful. Give me that. Yeah. Run. If you're wondering how it is he's dying so quickly, like I said, those white spikes, they take so much damage. It's why I wanted the Rathalos armor before coming here, is they count as a weak point, so Weakness exploit, which increases affinity when hitting weak points, really is great against Nergigante. It's good against most monsters, but it's exceptionally good against Nergigante. I carved the tail, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Just making sure. Nergigante is a monster for whatever reason. I always forget to carve his tail. Oop. Okay, this part is the hardest part of the fight. Like, it's drastically different than the rest. Drop one of the horns. Shoot. If I would have cut through, I would have been able to foresight slash. That's go badly for me. Okay, no. It's this part. So this is why it's drastically different. He wakes up, he bursts through a wall to hurt himself to get his spikes regrowing again. Like, he is truly more aggressive when he's at death's door. But I don't care how aggressive he is, we'll win. Ah, that sucked. I want that other horn to break, but it's going to be tough to do. Oh god. Oh crap. That's bad because I can't believe I survived that. I'm stunned. That's not good. This is bad. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay. That sucks. I didn't have my weapon put away and my vitality mantle had worn off. Like, worst possible timing for all of those things to happen. But it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We should still be able to finish him off here. It just stinks that, of course, what happens is he does his thing when we're not ready for it, and that's all it takes. And if I remember correctly, he does kind of spam that super attack at the end here. I remember the first time I fought this quest, I was really taken aback by how many times he did it, and I think I only won because I got lucky that I was able to dodge one of them. Because for the most part, I was not dodging them. And we survived one of them, but did not get a chance to recover our health enough to survive another. Oh wait, no, that's not what happened. Derp, I already forgot what happened. We survived it, but I got stunned. So he was able to hit me, and then I was dead. Because he hits hard. Oh, if he went back to sleep. Darn it, I should have brought bombs. I didn't think he'd go back to sleep. Oh, you dick. See, I hate that. What just happened there? Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, I've never had such a funny kill off Nergigante. That is just the best right there. Alright, let's get our carves here. We have officially defeated Nergigante. First Elder Dragon down. Alright, where It said there was Nergigante material, but there it is. Alright, got it. Cool. We got a tail curve. We got all his carves. And that was our first kill of an Elder Dragon, which is exciting. Many more to go. Many more to go. I don't know if we'll get anything out of this. Yeah.
Hey,
Well, look who's still with us. So we have Elder Dragons eating other Elder Dragons. Wonderful. That clears some things up.
yeah. We weren't looking at the big picture. Until we came to the new world, how could we know?
Nergigante came here looking for a feast. And he made a real mess of the local ecosystem in the process.
Theory's good.
Now that the problem child's been put to bed, the other Elder Dragons should revert to their usual behavior. You did good. So, you ready to go? What's wrong?
No, there's a piece of the puzzle missing. How did this area end up becoming such a hotbed of energy in the first place? Enough energy to lure in a menace like that and convince it to switch habitats doesn't just naturally happen.
What have we here?
Alright, what do we got here? Oh, the rewards are just pitiful here. Not a lot of stuff. But high commendations, that's nice, and 2 decorations, which is good. Our kitty cat got us some stuff too, which is nice. Pep Jewel and Scent Jewel, neither are really that good. Alright, we're now hunter rank 14, got our first level of Nergigante. And our Plunder Blade went to level 8. We got a medal for our guild card, which we also unlocked Elder Recess for Tail Raider Safaris. And then we also can upgrade armor further, which is nice.
All right, gather round. Let's get council underway. As you all know, when Nergigante descended into the Elder's Recess, it stirred up a veritable hornet's nest. Being that Nergigante feeds on Elder Dragons, you can imagine that every monster in the Recess got spooked. Initially, I thought we could nip this problem in the bud by eliminating Nergigante. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Despite our best efforts, the situation has escalated. Elder Dragons fleeing Nergigante's wrath have started invading other areas.
Now we're coming across Elder Dragon tracks left and right, in the forest, among the wildspire, even in the Rotten Vale. Our team has managed to attribute the tracks to 3 distinct Elder Dragons so far. Emphasis on so far.
Many of you have crossed paths with Elder Dragons in the Old World. You know the consequences of their cataclysmic power. And you know what dangerous adversaries they make. But no matter the danger, we have to seize upon this opportunity. We'd be fools not to.
Finally! Thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, all right. First things first. I want our field team to start gathering evidence. We need to track down these beasts and pinpoint their exact locations. So I've decided to split you into 3 groups. Field team leader, you'll be heading up the ancient forest investigation. And the Wildspire Waste, that one's yours. As for the Rotten Vale, we'll be needing the Third Fleet's help with that one. I'll leave it up to these delegates to decide how to use the field team. Lastly, don't forget to relay your findings to the Ecological Research Team once you've gathered enough evidence. Everyone clear? All right. Dismissed.
Now you're talking.
Well, this just keeps getting more interesting. I'd like nothing more than to help you out, but I've got somewhere I need to be. An old friend told me he's trying to track down a place brimming with energy. There's been a surge in the veins of the earth. He's planning to go and investigate alone. Can't have that. Now, don't go blabbing about this to anyone else. My old friend would never forgive me if I let this feline out of the bag. The veins of the earth are like blood vessels that pump energy underground. They reach all the way across the new world. The Everstream, too, is part of this system. I suspect the reason the Elder Dragons are still stirring despite Nergigante's disappearance is somehow related to this. Of course, I can't be sure, but I have a gut feeling. Call it Admiral's instinct. Anyway, good luck with things on your end. I'll let you know what we find out. Oh, shoot, almost forgot. My old friend had also had a message for you, too. I'll be waiting in the place beyond, where all living things I'll be waiting in the place beyond, where all things converge. Well, his words, not mine. Alright, investigate the awoken Elder Dragons. Elder Dragons around the New World are stirring. Investigate by undertaking high-rank expeditions and quests and gathering Elder Dragon tracks that your scout flies respond to in blue. Once you've collected enough research points, report back to Ecological Research by selecting special investigations. A new assigned quest will then be issued. You can get research points from completing high-rank quests. Okay, so...
If the Elder Dragons aren't showing any signs of settling down, then we'll have to look into it. We're on the hunt.
Dear Lord, we got a lot of things that came up, but we're gonna... No, I better deal with them now. Ugh. Alright, let's start with the Argosy. It's the easiest one. Another dragon triple threat, eh? One's bad enough, but 3? That's a perfect storm ripe for destruction. Well, take a good whiff before you go. This is the one place that still smells like home. Purchase goods. Okay. Murder stirring still hasn't seen fit to stop. Alright, let me have it. Let's see what you've discovered. Oh, I thought I finished a bounty. I guess not. Let's see. So research results. Oh, items can be delivered. That's what it is. Sometimes a single Elder Dragon can cripple an entire nation, or even destroy it. That's how big a threat these monsters actually pose. Our little operation here, the beast would need very little effort to completely wipe us out. Haha, I jest. We'll be fine, right? Alright, my hardy hunters, let's see those results. Ah, right, okay. So we can set up this camp. Ooh, it's toasty here, but there are rare ore deposits all over. Now we just need the materials on this list. Yep. Alright, Northwest Camp and the Elder's Recess is all set up. Let's turn our research results. All Elder Dragons possess incredible power. Stay calm and keep your mind open when you're dealing with them. Nobody wants to see you get hurt. So, what is it? Nergigante. Harvest. Huh? Elder Dragons? What Elder Dragons? Oh, my, right. Those Elder Dragons. Commander mentioned them during council. I didn't forget. How could I? Now, were you just here to chat? No, I want to... Oh, right. I was going to just let these finish for now. I don't need any more at the moment. Safari has returned, so we did that. Yep, okay, so we just have to do the tail raid of Safari, then we'll end the video. I'll talk to all the people in our next video. Because this video is going long, and it's time for me to head to bed. Welcome home, Meowster. Oh, I was really hoping for some more of the, oh, what is it called? It's the question mark item. It's like Deathly Cloth or something like that. Sinister Cloth, that's it. Sinister Cloth. I was hoping for more Sinister Cloth. The Change of the Five holds a precious place. Now, we've read this before. Bleh. I don't want to keep reading everything because it uses up a lot of time. Alright, we now have Elder's Recess, but there's nothing good there. Oh, why are we not getting any good missions? This one at least has a leg. Yeah, we'll do this one. Alright, so that is where I'm going to end the video. We took out Nergigante, and we finished another limited bounty, and the Nergigante did move us towards finishing the other limited bounties. Now, I don't know if we got any investigations for Nergigante, and I don't know if we got any optional quests for Nergigante. So, either the next video will be hunting Nergigante once more or twice or whatever through investigations and optional quests, or I'll do those off camera if I don't have any, just to finish up the limited bounty. I haven't quite decided yet, but we are going to just hunt Nergigante to finish up the limited bounties because we do have limited days left to do it, so I don't want to continue the story and not get to the point where we can hunt other Elder Dragons and then not finish the limited bounty. So next video will be finishing the limited bounty, or I will have already finished it, because I'm not going to just repeat the same Nergigante quest over and over and over and over and over again on camera. But if they're new quests, then of course I will definitely do those on camera. I know you don't want to see the exact same thing over and over and over again, but I'll show you a couple of times if it means doing new quests. So anyway, I'm sure you get that. You understand what I'm saying. If not, well, when the next video comes around, you'll see that, and then you'll, of course, know what the decision was, and you'll understand my point, I hope. But I'm just rambling at this point. So thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. You can also subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell icon to get notifications when I upload new videos. And you can leave any comments or suggestions in the area below the video. However, that is all I have for you today, so thank you so much for watching, and as usual, this is Xephyr, signing out.